Hey, what's up guys? Today's video, I'm going to go through an outbound framework for an email. Super simple, super straightforward. What we found is that a lot of our clients at the moment are overcomplicating, over-explaining, or just overthinking the email copy and what they want to say in the emails, and as a result, not getting any responses really, or very minimal responses. So I just wanted to kind of show you a very, very simple framework that doesn't involve AI or fancy tools and like Clay and all this kind of stuff. Like, you could literally write it in probably 10 minutes, to be honest, and it would immediately improve your email copy. So I'll go through all of this, but essentially this is what allows us to average about a 9% response rate. As you can see, 12, 4, 8, 12, 5, 9, all this kind of stuff. And also some more pretty ridiculous response rates here in our own outbound efforts, as well as our clients. Justin, qualified lead gen while you sleep. This was the client today that launched with less than 1,000 emails going out, and they're at 11.13 reply rate. Keep in mind the industry average is between 1 to 2%. Here's another one which was crazy volume, I think like 3,000 or 4,000 emails or something like that in a few days, and they developed 5 opportunities, each worth 5K. 4.47 and loads of others, but we'll get into it. So it starts with, this is our copy basically. This is exactly what we say at the moment, and the framework is going to be essentially replicating this. Starts with a very simple intro. Hi X, first name. We're looking to partner with 3 recruitment leaders in Feb, helping them build an outbound system that pays for itself in 90 days or less. Would this be your interest? Let me know and I'll send the details across. And a super simple email signature here. I've got a separate video on email signatures, but it's just my first and last name, my mobile number, and a link to our school community. Okay, Mad. So now we'll go into breaking it down a little bit. The introduction, just go hi first name. Don't say hola or hey or aloha or any of these stupid things that I've been getting recently. Just don't try to be funny. Just say hi first name. The majority of people with an email address are like business corporate bros, or, you know, people that just want hi first name. Don't say hey. You see all of these posts about people saying, oh, it's super casual. What's happened with email? It's meant to be professional, all this kind of stuff. Just say hi. It's what's been done since email was invented half a century ago, whatever it is, and just do that. Don't try to be fancy or creative with it. You're just going to piss people off and you're not going to get responses. Then move into your ideal customer profile, ICP, and who they are. In this case, we have recruitment leaders. So yours could be finance directors, heads of sales, marketing directors, whatever it is, and you are able to put a number on it for scarcity if you're offering a product or service. For example, we say we're looking to partner with 3 recruitment leaders because we only work with 3 clients every single month. Creates a little bit of scarcity. Then you want to move on to your offer. The 2 golden rules that we follow in the offer are explain like I'm 5, Eli 5, and the KISS rule, which is keep it simple, stupid. Do not overcomplicate it. Just pretend that you're emailing a 5th grader and you want them to be able to understand your offer. In our case, build an outbound system that pays for itself in X time period. So you want to also try to put a time or a variable in here to say when they can expect that specific result, basically. So that's ours. That's the offer. Just keep it super simple. Don't use AI. Don't throw in case studies and all that kind of stuff in your first email. You're purely just tossing interest and soft tossing offer to see whether or not people are actually interested. What you want to move into next is asking whether or not they are interested, otherwise known as the CTA or call to action. The best performing call to action that has resulted in all of these crazy reply rates and all this kind of stuff is, would this be of interest? Another one that's working really well for us and our clients as well is this relevant? The reason why both of these work really well is because they are a 1 yes call to action, which I'll get into in just a second. We actually throw in another line here that we're experimenting at the moment, and it works really well. We say, let me know, and I'll send the details across, as you can see here. That's because we have this really nice PDF, Dhamma doc, whatever you want to call it, that we can send to people. That is part of our pre-sales call process, which I'll make a separate video on. However, would just recommend doing one of these to start with, and then maybe A/B testing with this if you would like. So what this does, these 2 things combined, or this one alone, 2 things. First of all, it's a 1 yes call to action. That is the golden rule with the call to action. Do not say, is this interesting? Are you free next Tuesday at 3 p.m. for a Google Meet call for 15 minutes? Does this sound cool? Would you like me to send over our case studies? Are you free next week for a phone call on Tuesday morning? Whatever it is. Like, you just want to eliminate the gray matter and the thinking of the person. and simply ask if it is relevant. That has categorically performed best every single time. It does not assume their availability. It doesn't assume interest or relevance. It's super simple. And to be honest, we've had people come back to us saying that it's a bit of a breath of fresh air, because all of the other call to actions are crazy. If you look through your spam folder or even your inbox, you'll probably find all of these people like, let me know if you're free next day, whatever it is. Like, it just doesn't work. It does not perform as well as simply saying, would this be of interest or is this relevant? Okay, a couple quick points on this. Let me know when I send the details across. The reason why we really like this is because it piques interest. When you say the details, it makes them think, what are the details? Like, you don't want to say, let me know and I'll send over a case study. I'll send over a testimonial. I'll send over our process doc. I'll send over our Trustpilot reviews, whatever it is. You want to say the details, because the reason why I say the is because it makes it sound like you've actually got something to send over. Instead of let me know and I'll send over details. Think about it, like the details is a lot more powerful, and they think you've actually got something waiting for them. Like, do you want these details? Like, they're amazing, and in our case, they are. So you want to always actually have something. Don't just write this and not have some cool details to send across. Obviously, put this in capitals. Call them quickly. I'll put it in bold as well. Actually, Alex Hormozy talks about this a lot. He hires people to call inbound leads within 60 seconds. This massively increases conversion rates. I'm not going to pretend to remember the percentage of the conversion rate increase. However, it massively helps. We do this every single time someone replies or comes back to us. Harry or myself call them immediately, basically. And it typically starts the conversation off quite well, because they're like, oh, that was quick. And you say, yep, that's how we like to work, or whatever you want to say there. And another reason why this works quite well is because you can send the details regardless. If they pick up the phone or don't reply or whatever, or let's say they pick up the phone and tell you to piss off and tell you they're in a meeting, whatever it is, but cool, no worries, I'll send over those details as promised. You send it. Or you have a great conversation with them, you book in a meeting, which is the idea of the phone call, and you say, hey, look, in the meantime, I'll send over those details. You're going to love them. They've got case studies, testimonials, reviews, more information, everything that's in there. Take a look at that ahead of our call. And then when you're on the call, you can say, hey, what did you think? Or if they say, hey, look, no, this isn't for me, I'm not really interested. If they really aren't interested and really are not a good fit, just don't send them anything. But no worries, put down the phone, close lost, move on to the next. But if they're unsure, it's timing or whatever, you then have an opportunity or the potential to send over the details, which when this then becomes front of mind for them next, you're going to be the first person they think of, because they've got your details on hand. They don't need to request it from you or anything like that. And they're pretty unlikely to say to you, hey, can you send over those details like 6 months later? Cool. Another thing is, so that's a yes or no, and that's basically the framework that we've used to achieve some pretty crazy results for all of our clients as well. Average timeline at the moment is that people are paying off the system within 30 days, which is crazy. Absolute max has been a week. So yeah, want to keep that up. This framework is super simple. Do not use AI. Please just keep it simple. Explain like I'm 5. Use the KISS rule. Just try to think about your offer and how you could dumb this down completely. If you were talking to someone that was 5 years old. Because if people don't understand something, they don't want to buy something. If they do understand it, they're more likely to pique interest, check out your website, check out your case studies, reviews, testimonials, whatever it is. If you need help crafting this or going after your target market, your ICP, or narrowing down your offer or your call to action, or you're not happy with outbound results at the moment and you're not in the realm of, 5% plus reply rates that are actually positive, not people unsubscribing, then give us a shout. We got a completely free school community where we help you build this entire thing from the ground up. Takes like 2 weeks and runs in the background for you automatically. So yeah, thank you. Hope that helps.